I was like 23 years old, and then started doing set design for a dance company, like an independent, kind of modern dance. And they're like, here, we want you to, here's what we think of. And they just seen photographs that I'd done. I'm like, how do you're gonna give your like faith in what I can build out of my photographs? And he's like, well, I saw like one sculpture, and the sculpture was like this big. It's like a sterling silver thing, like this.
Great work.
Okay. And he goes, just do some drawings. So I did drawings. He goes, you got it. I'm like, all right. So I did that, and then like some lady for Cirque du Soleil had been at one of the performances. But that fell through, and then I worked for the Man Show. So it's going from Cirque du Soleil to the Man Show. So one side of the spectrum to the other. But that was fun. I learned a lot. Same thing is like how to make things. Yeah. The first
job is to make like a
120 foot long penis. So I moved to Los Angeles, and my parents are like, "Oh, how's it going?"
What are you doing?
I'm like, "Oh, I'm paying like 120 foot long dick. It's great. I love it." And
we love you, son.
yeah, good luck. But we weren't even playing music. I mean, we were playing music, but not together. And then you moved out here shortly around then, and I was still doing artwork, which is kind of taking the back seat now. But and then I kind of had a few art shows here and there, and then kept doing set work, and then started welding for a sculptor, and I did that for probably 8 years straight. Moved back to Texas, worked as a ranch hand, and came back here. And then that's right when we really started playing, or where we started doing shows. We were playing a little bit before I left. Kind of like, oh, we could do something. And then I split and came back. I was like, all right, let's keep playing. Let's try to get a show. We got a show, and then I think we asked for a few shows, and then the rest just kind of fell into, like, getting shows for us, it hadn't been a problem for a while, but we've had other problems.
When did you come out?
Oh man, chronologically, I can't even remember what year it was. It was shortly after. I mean, it was a trilogy by about a year. I went to film school at University of Texas, and I so badly wanted to go to New York, and all my professors said, you need to go to LA because there's no real film industry in New York. And I didn't really have any aspirations to be a filmmaker. I studied screenwriting, but I don't know, I didn't know what I wanted to do. And he was out here with I think 2-3 more of my closest friends, really.
I was living in a basement in Redondo Beach. I remember going, this is LA? And it felt like everybody was on vacation all the time, and I was expecting some like huge kind of buzz of like art movement and just people, but I didn't know Redondo was way south, and here's kind of where the city was, And then I quickly learned, actually,
that Redondo is a hotbed of creativity.
A hotbed of great beaches and
yeah, man, that was nice to
people,
come and hang out at.
It was fun, but I was kind of I need things to happen.
Now you live downtown in a warehouse.
Yeah. Look at this.
The beach is a distant memory.
It is pretty distant.
Pretty distant, yeah.
But I remember, kind of. I had times.
But I remember. Yeah, it was fun.
It was like the Ragu days. I had and my roommates were a petroleum engineer, a fitness instructor that worked for Chevron, and then a cop. And then there's me in the basement. And the basement was right next to the garage. So anytime one of their cars would pull, I had to park on the street. I got the basement, but no garage. So they'd park, and no matter what, the car would just exhaust would just go straight into my room. And I still remember just going, am I getting kind of fucked up? Or is this weird?
Asphyxiation.
Yeah,
Carbon monoxide.
It wasn't good. No, I mean, it was good.
He did some of the best work of the carbon monoxide period.
I know. I think I do the best work when I'm not really there. Like, that's when the best things happen. When I'm not really there, like, that's when
you just don't.
That's my genius.
Yeah.
When I don't really participate, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
When it just happens. Like,
hey, that you might be onto something, to be honest.
But I think still.
Didn't expect him to unlock the secrets of the universe like 4 or 5 minutes into the interview, but there it is.
There you go.
Carbon monoxide. It's what's for dinner. And I came out here and inhabited that same basement for a little while. Then I moved in with another friend of ours, also from the little town that we grew up in, and like Beverly Hills adjacent. Lived the high life for a while, and then inherited an apartment like the Santa Monica, Venice area, and stayed there for a long time. And that was like the beachfront crib for a minute, which was really nice. And I never thought I'd move away from the water, but now I live down the street. So sad, but good at the same time. Can always go back.